A very good morning to all the students. Students, as you know all, we have finished the explanation. Okay, so now we will move towards the exercise. Okay, so we can judge how much do you remember or how much do we understand from this chapter. Okay, I hope you go through the chapter very well. Okay, so we should begin with the first question. So student, before I begin, take pen and paper in your hand, so you can note down the question and answer. Okay, so first question, here I am speaking. The first question is, who was considered a foreigner in the past? I repeat my question, student. Who was considered a foreigner in the past? Clear, students? Now the answer of this question is, in the past, a foreigner was someone who was not a part of. In the past, a foreigner was someone who was not a part of the same village or same society. I repeat my answer, students. In the past, a foreigner was someone who was not a part of a same society or a same culture. For example, a forest dweller. For example, a forest dweller. Consider a city dweller. For example, a forest dweller. Consider a city dweller as a foreigner. Clear, students? Now we will move on to the question number 2. Question number 2 is the true false. So first question, student, in this question you have to only tell me the given statement is true or false. Okay, so first question is, we do not find inscription for the period after 700. We do not find any inscription for the period after 700. So is it true or false, student? Yes, of course it is a false statement, because we obviously find the inscription after 700, and that's why we know the history after 700. Clear? So it is a false statement. The next statement, student, is, the Marathas asserted their political importance during this period. During this period, it means during the medieval period. The Marathas asserted or gained their importance in the medieval period. Yes, of course. That I told you, apart from Rajputra, the other important people, the Marathas were included in that group. So Marathas gained their importance during this period. So it is a true statement. Next is, forest dwellers were sometimes pushed out of their lands with the spread of the agriculture settlements. So yes, this also we have discussed, student. As the population increases, the land under cultivation, where in order to increase the land under cultivation, the forest dwellers or the people who were living in the forest, they have pushed out from their villages, from their lands. So it is a true statement. And last one, Sultan Ghiyasuddin Balban controlled Assam, Manipur and Kashmir. In this statement it is said that, students, only Ghiyasuddin Balban had only controlled 3 statements. Is it right? He had only only controlled 3 places, 3 parts? No, it is wrong. He had controlled from West Bengal to he has controlled the West Bengal in the west, in the east, up to the west in the Afghanistan, Ghazni. So this all entire part he has controlled. So this statement is wrong statement. Clear, student? Any doubts? Okay, so we will proceed. Next question is the filling the blanks. Okay, so first filling the blanks, here question I am speaking. Archives are places where dash are kept. Now just think about it, student. Which thing the historians kept in the archives? In the archives, historian kept the manuscript. So answer is the manuscript. Okay, so archives are the places where manuscripts are kept. Clear? Okay. Now student, next question, next filling the blanks. Dash was a 14th century chronicler. In that historians and their sources, student, recall the topic, historians and their sources. Only one chronicler name was mentioned. Who was that chronicler? Yes, it was Ziauddin Barni. So answer is the Ziauddin Barni. Ziauddin Barni was a 14th century chronicler. Clear all? Okay, next. Dash, dash, dash and dash were some of the new crops introduced into the subcontinent during medieval period. Here how many filling the blanks are there? 5 filling the blanks are there. Okay, 5 blanks are there. Dash, 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 dash and dash were the important crops. So you have to tell all the important crops introduced during the medieval period. So which were the crops? Chilies, potatoes, then corn, tea and coffee. Yes, chilies, potatoes, corn, tea and coffee. These all the crops were introduced during that period. Clear all student? Any doubts? Okay, now we will proceed. In what way, the next question is the student, in what ways has the meaning of the term, in what ways has the meaning of the term Hindustan changed over the time? In what ways has the meaning of the term Hindustan has changed over the time? Okay, so first of all, when student, we will start from the present period. Okay, in the current period. In the current period, what is the meaning of Hindustan? In the current period, Hindustan, it means the modern nation of India. It is the current meaning of the Hindustan. Okay. Now when we talk about the medieval period, when we talk about the 13th century, okay, so in this period, I told you earlier also, what was the meaning of Hindustan in the 13th century? So in the 13th century, the meaning of Hindustan was only the Punjab, Haryana and land between the Ganga and Yamuna. Should I repeat, student? Yes. In 13th century, the meaning of Hindustan was the land between Ganga, Yamuna, Punjab and Haryana. That was only the meaning of Hindustan. Okay. Then in the 14th century, one more meaning of Hindustan was there, which was given by the famous poet Amir Khusru, student. Okay, and how he has given the meaning? He had told that the meaning of Hindustan, it means the people, those people and the culture of Indus River. The people and the culture of Indus River is known as the Hindustan. So 3 different meanings I told you, student, as the answer of this question. First, the current meaning of Hindustan is the present modern nation of India, is known as the Hindustan. Then in 13th century, student, the meaning of Hindustan, it means the land between Ganga and Yamuna and states like Punjab and Haryana. This was the meaning of Hindustan in the 13th century. Now when I talk about the meaning given by the famous poet Amir Khusru in the 14th century, so according to him, the meaning of Hindustan was the people and the culture of Indus River. That was the meaning of Hindustan. Clear all? Okay. Now we will move to the next question and last question. Okay. as I explained you students the last topic, that is how do historians divide the past into periods. How do historians divide the history into different periods? Okay, so I told you in the last topic that we have learned. In last topic, the history was divided into three parts according to the different phases. Like in first phase, the Hindu rulers were there. So the first in the first part, Hindus were there. Then in second period, most of the Muslim rulers came in India. So that's why second period was the Muslim period. And in third period, the British Raj, the British Empire was there in India. So last division is the British division. Okay. So there were three divisions of the Indian history: Hindu, Muslims, and British. Clear, student? Again I repeat the answer. The division of history was done in three parts. Okay, that was Hindu, Muslim, and British. Clear, student? I hope all of you have noted down the important points, important answers. Okay. So by this way the first chapter ends, but don't forget to continuously revision of the chapter, because continuously revision gives you the better outcome. Okay, so always revise the chapter when you get free. Okay, start revision of the chapter, because only first chapter we have done in the history. Now next chapter we will take civics from Monday. Okay, thank you so much, student.